Hello, and welcome to Eastern Roman History, the best source on the internet for the history of the Eastern Roman Empire. All of our information is based on primary sources and scholarship from leading historians. I'm your host, Daniel Maynard. This time I thought I would read to you an extract from the fragmentary History of Priscus about Priscus's embassy to Attila the Hun. Attila had proved to be one of the most formidable enemies of the Roman Empire, and Theodosius II had to deal with this threat to his Balkan frontiers. This was during the 5th century AD. Priscus was a 5th century historian who wrote an account of the period, but is now lost. However, fragments of his history survive in various forms, such as John of Antioch's fragmentary history and Constantine VII's official histories, such as Embassies to the Romans. This is from the 8th fragment of Priscus's history. First, Attila's servant came in carrying a platter full of meat. After him, everyone's waiters placed bread and cooked food on the tables. For the other barbarians, and for us, lavish meals had been placed on silver trays. But for Attila, there was nothing more than meat on a wooden platter. He showed himself moderate in everything else too. Gold and silver goblets were given to the feasters, but his own cup was wooden. His clothing, too, was frugal, since it captivated no quality except cleanliness. Neither his sword, hanging beside him, nor the fastenings of his barbarian shoes, nor his horse's bit, like the other Scythians, who were the Huns, was adorned with gold or jewels, or anything else that marks honour. After the first course was finished, everyone rose. After we stood, no one went back to his seat until each man in the same order as before prayed that Attila be safe and drank the cup of wine that had been handed to him. After so honouring him, we sat down and a second platter was placed on each table with other foods. Once everyone had partook of this too, we stood up again in the same manner, again drank and sat down. This is just a short part of the long fragment of Priscus's eyewitness report of the reception of the Romans by Attila, the Scourge of God. The embassy was intended to kill Attila. This was a plot hatched by Maximinus, who was a court official at Constantinople, but it never came to fruition. This likely saved Priscus's life, as he would have almost certainly been killed by the Huns had he and his companions tried to murder Attila. The official objective of the embassy was simply to try and get Attila to stop raiding the Eastern Roman Empire's lands. I hope this was helpful and hope to see you next time.